Hey, my little angels, come on in, come in, come on. I'm so happy that you're here. It's a new kind of video. Yeah, I was tagged. I love that in the fall questions. So I'm so excited. I was tagged by SouthernBelleWhispers. If you haven't heard her, please go give her a try. I love her videos. She has the sweetest, softest voice, and her videos are great and soothing and fun, and really, she's one of my favorites. And I'm going to be taking, you're supposed to take 4, you know me, I can never just choose, so I'm going to be taking a few people. We're going to start with Jeannie B, ASMR, and I have reasons for each one, because these are all questions about fall and how you feel about it. And I thought it would be fun to do things from different countries and different places. And I know Jeannie has traveled extensively. She lives in Texas right now, but I know she was in California. So it's interesting to hear fall from her perspective. I also know she loves Germany, so I can't wait to hear what she does. Also, Kira of Edinburgh. Now, Kira's an Irish girl who's now living in Scotland. I cannot wait to hear how she answers the fall questions and the autumn questions. Also, Lori Latte, again, from Texas. But I can't wait to hear what she has to say. I just love Lori with her videos. You know, I love all of them because they all, they speak from the heart and they make you feel like you know them, you know. Also, Peace and Sincerity. I so fangirl over her. The day I found out she subscribed to my channel, I nearly peed. I was so excited. But I would, again, I know she's from originally Connecticut, so I would love to hear, she's seen the snow, so I would love to hear her fall interpretations and what she does. Also, there was somebody else. Who was it? Don't tell me, I'm actually going to stick by the rules. Oh, there is Ocean ASMR, another Canadian who is from Ontario, the same province as I am, but I know she travels back and forth to British Columbia, and British Columbia and Ontario, 2 completely different weather systems and season systems. So I would love to hear which one she prefers and what her fall memories are. Is that everybody? I think so. I think so. There was one more. I was going to tag Ray Moon, but I know that either Jeannie or Lori are going to tag her. So I didn't want to like double tag people or take people off someone else's list. Okay, so we can get into it. So it's a list of questions. Now, SouthernBelleWhisper is going to be doing 2 videos. She was running short on time, so this is part 1. I don't know if I'm going to post part 2, but we'll see, okay? But for now, there's 10 questions. I think that's enough for this video, because you know me. And also, oh, I know who else? Lullaby Leia. I love her, and I don't know how I forgot to say her. I would like to tag her. I love her videos, especially her hauls. I love haul videos, I really do. But she's so soothing. Her voice is so nice. She does the great tingles and the scratching and the, oh, I just love her. Okay, so question number 1. What is your favorite autumn memory from now or childhood? Okay, so I'm going to do both because I'm me and it's my video. So from childhood, campfires, bar none, campfires. We always went away in September. My parents had a pop-up trailer and we kids slept in a pup tent and thought it was the most amazing thing. I still remember the bright orange, which I associate with fall as well. But I loved when they would set up a campfire and we would just sit around it. Mom would make hot chocolate. And it was just fun, you know, you would talk, and to this day, the smell of a campfire and roasting marshmallows, it just takes me right back. And now my favorite fall memory always is decorating our house. We are that family and we do that to our house. In fact, just over there right now is teeth and eyes for our garage to turn it into a monster. And I have blow up eyeballs the size of beach balls that we're going to put in our tree outside so that as you're driving up our road, you see these eyeballs staring at you. That should be fun. But we've always decorated, we always get into it. My daughter and my husband both always wear the same sweatshirt. My daughter's changed it because from the time she was 4, but it's always an Argo sweatshirt, the Toronto Argonauts. So that'll be fun. Ooh, I may take the Argos in this. So yeah, that's my favorite memories. Okay, number 2. If you could bottle and wear an autumn scent, what would it be? If I could bottle and wear. This is going to sound so stupid. The wind. There's just something crisp about the air in autumn. It just, when I come outside, I know that fall's in the air. There's just a smell to the wind. I don't know if it's leaves. I don't know if it's all the pollen and everything, but I love that smell and I wish I could wear it. The same as if crinkling leaves under your feet could be a smell, that I would wear because that's something else I love. Okay. Number 3, 2 favorite books that you read in the fall season. Okay, I don't generally reread my books, but I prefer, I prefer mysteries in the winter and the fall. I don't know why, I just do. So it's usually one of Nora Roberts' mysteries. I love those. Who else? David Baldacci. I love his books. Why is this man's name escaping me? He's so popular. He writes with James Patterson. I knew it would come to me. Those books I definitely read in the fall. I save romances and beachy type books for the summer. And this is going to sound really bad. I save my Irish books for spring. I don't know why, but I always do that. Maybe because Ireland is my dream destination. So I guess I've always thought we'd go in the spring. So that's maybe why. But for fall, definitely mysteries. Love those. Love. Okay, my favorite fall drink, number 4. It's got to be apple cider. It has to be. And I remember the first time I had spiced apple cider. One of the ladies I worked with, Natalie, wonderful person. We were having a potluck for something. I don't even remember for what. She brought a big teapot in with apple cider, and she had put ginger and cloves and cinnamon sticks in it, not powder, the actual stuff. And we poured, it was delicious. It was so good. So now, and everyone knows this, if they come to my house for Thanksgiving or Christmas, I always have a pot of it going on the stove. The reason being, I love the smell. I love that spicy, aromatic smell that you get from it. I love dipping your cup in it and drinking a nice warm cup of it. And for the grown-ups, I like putting a little bit of Jack Daniels in it. That's very nice. Or amaretto is very nice in it too. It sweetens it up a bit. I do not understand this whipped cream thing on top of it. I don't get it. Hot chocolate I was going to say, but I save that more for the winter. I love hot chocolate. My favorite hot chocolate is Swiss Miss, no sugar added. Because I'm diabetic, I have to be careful of stuff like that. But I just love Swiss Miss, like literally, and you can't get it in Canada. I have to order it from Amazon. So yeah, I just love Swiss Miss, no sugar added hot chocolate. But again, that's for the winter with a little Irish cream. Very nice stuff. I did not say pumpkin spice anything because I don't like pumpkin spice. Okay, I'm sorry guys. I don't like it. I don't like nutmeg. In fact, I despise nutmeg. I will return anything that has nutmeg in it. And for some reason, people like to cook bechamel sauces and Alfredo sauces with nutmeg. And I'm just like, no, thank you. No, I have to ask because I actually love bechamel and I love Alfredo, but not if there's nutmeg in it. Nope. So pumpkin spice anything? No, thank you. No. Okay. In 3 words, describe how you feel about a rainy day in the fall. Relaxed. Warm, because I'm usually warm inside watching the rain. Comforted. I don't know why. I actually really love the rain, you guys. I see it as a cleansing thing. It just washes away everything. And especially in the fall, when those raindrops go plop, plop, plop onto the crispy leaves. I love that sound. Or when it's raining, sometimes there's a wind and I'll watch the leaves swirl. We live beside a park that has a lot of maple trees. So we get all the leaves in our front yard. And there's a fence there. So we get all the leaves from the whole street that blow down, and we get them. So yeah, that's one of my... But I did get Uncle Angel for his birthday. And I did get these from Temu. But they're like plastic rectangles. And they have like edging on the top. And you slide your hand in. And it helps you lift the leaves, which makes it so much easier than just using your hand and gloves. So you can just get it even more and drop it in. So yeah, there. Okay. Have you ever been to a pumpkin patch or gone apple picking? I've never gone apple picking. Have no interest. Sorry, no interest in apple picking. Have lots of interest in apple pie, apple fritters, apple empanada, you know, all that. Apple sauce. No interest in apple picking. I have been to pumpkin patch, and there's actually a funny story that became family lore. So when my daughter was little, probably like really little, like I'm talking 1.5 years, maybe 2 years old, almost 2. That was it, because it was in October. So her birthday's in January. So almost 2. And my mom called, and she had a trailer up north. And she said, oh, there's a place near, and she named the road. And I'm like, that's not far from here at all, right? I forgot. My mother had no sense of direction and could not remember street names. So we're driving. I said, she goes, it's a pumpkin patch. They have a big pumpkin statue set up. There's a maze, and you know, it'll be so much fun. And my husband and I were like, yeah, this sounds fun. You know, we have a couple of hours before we have to make dinner. So yeah, let's do that. So we get in the car, and my mom is giving directions. And we're driving, and we're driving, and we're driving, and we're driving. And I'm looking at her like, Ma, we passed, you know, that street a long time ago. Oh, no, I got the wrong street. It's blah, blah. I'm like, where is that? I've never heard of it. She goes, oh, just keep going. If you hit Port Perry, you've gone too far. Okay, Port Perry is like 3 hours away. I'm like, how that? Then I knew where it was. I'm like, this is 2.5 hours away from us. So for the rest of our lives, we said, if you hit Port Perry, you've gone too far, no matter what directions you're getting. My daughter even says it. My mother would say it. We all said it. And by the time we got there, my husband was cranky because it was way further than he expected. My daughter was fast asleep. So we woke her just in time to look at the giant pumpkin statue, not realizing that would send her into hysterics. So it was not a warm, fuzzy feeling. But they had really good pie. I like pie. And I do remember when we went to the pumpkin patch, my husband had been talking, and I said, I'm going to make a pumpkin pie this year from scratch. I don't like pumpkin pie, okay? Because there's always nutmeg in it. So he said, well, maybe we should get the pumpkin while we're here. And I'm looking at him like he's got 5 heads. Have you lost your mind? Why would I pick up a pumpkin? You just buy a can of pumpkin puree. He goes, that's not scratch. I'm like, you want me to make it from a pumpkin? Well, then I read about how to do it. And guys, I'd never do it any other way now. You literally just cut it in quarters, scoop out the guts. Some people save the seeds. I can't be bothered. And you roast it in the oven. You cover it, roast it. I think it was 375 for an hour. Take it out, and it literally purees as you're scraping it out. And there's your pumpkin puree. And I made it with maple syrup and cream and lots of cinnamon and absolutely no nutmeg. It was delicious. People really liked it. I now make a lighter version for those of you that would like one. I use fat-free evaporated milk in place of cream. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Because that's really where all the, and I don't use as much maple syrup as I used to. It was very maple syrupy before. It was more of a maple pumpkin. Anyways. Okay, so that's my pumpkin patch story. In your opinion, what is the best flavor of fall? Cinnamon. Cinnamon. I love cinnamon. I love the smell of cinnamon. And yeah, there's apple cider. There's apple pies, but they always have cinnamon in them. When we were kids, my mom and dad would make bread pudding, and they'd put a lot of cinnamon on the top. So yeah, for me, if I had to describe it as a flavor, definitely cinnamon. It's just warm, and it's comforting, and it's spicy, like me. But no, I'm not saying pumpkin, I'm not saying apple, they're great, chocolate. But for me, it would be cinnamon. Absolutely cinnamon. And you have to remember that in Canada, our Thanksgiving is in October. In fact, it's next week. So a lot of people would say flavors of fall would be Thanksgiving flavors, turkey and dressing and that kind of stuff. But yeah, for me, it's definitely cinnamon. Yeah, that's a fall smell to me. That's it. And then number 9, what is your favorite fall comforting TV show? Okay, well, I don't know about fall, although that's when all the new shows do tend to come out. What's a comforting TV show? Okay, any Hallmark movie. Love them. I'm the Christmas in July person. Watches all of them. Watch all the Christmas movies. And they do come out with some fall ones. You know, the pumpkin patch movies. And they have to save the pumpkin patch or the cranberry farm. Or, oh, another good flavor of fall is cranberry. I do really like cranberry. And I do make a hot spiced cranberry juice too. So that's good too. That one you need a little vodka. But yeah, I guess those are my comforting TV shows. Feel-good movies. I just love the feel-good movies, you know. One movie we always watch. I'm not a sports person. I know them. I think I can talk intelligently, especially hockey. But my husband's a football guy. So I do know about NFL and CFL. And I've lost my train of thought, guys. I'm so sorry. I know why. Football movies. He said something to me one day and he goes, oh, it's a football movie. I said, I know, I've seen it. And he's like, you've seen it? I said, okay, it's one of my guilty pleasures. I love football movies. All of them. And of course, my favorite is everybody's favorite football movie. Say it with me. Rudy. Rudy. My husband actually said, can we watch Rudy Thanksgiving weekend, the 3 of us? And I'm like, of course we can. And it was funny because he said that, and my daughter, baby Angel, had to go to her guidance counselor, and she says she has the best one in the school. And she said one of the reasons she likes him is he has a giant Rudy poster up. So that was kind of cool. So it played right into it. So yeah, that's probably my favorite. And then the favorite last one is, what is your favorite spooky or Halloween movie to watch? Scary movies. Okay, I'm such a sucker. This is such a guilty pleasure, guys, but I love the Halloween Town movies. I know they're made for kids, but I love Debbie Reynolds. I love those movies. I love that it's a series. I love all the Halloween movies with Jamie Lee Curtis. Love. And I'm that person who's like, cut his head off. That's the only way to end this. Cut the damn head off. But what else? I will not ever watch The Ring movie. That movie scared the bejesus out of me, and I'll never watch it again. I was 3 weeks with the light on. I'm not joking around. That TV scene just freaked me the hell up right out. Like, what's the one? I See Dead People. Oh, it's not. The Sixth Sense, I think it is. Love that movie. Yeah, any old-time scary movie, I'm there. I'm watching it. Like, that's my thing. I love watching it at the time. I love being scared at the time. Cannot stand it afterwards. Oh, and all the Scream movies with Neve Campbell and Courtney Cox and David Arquette. love those movies. I love them with a passion. I'm like addicted to them. Not so much the parody ones. They're funny, but not so much. But I do really like those scary movies. I'm trying to think if there's any others. I'm not so much into The Exorcist and The Omens. Those are a little too psychological scaries. I think I prefer the the Nightmare on Elm Streets. Love those movies. Watched all of them. Yeah, love those ones. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my fall tag. And please, you guys, enjoy. And like I said, I'm going to tag those people. Please watch their videos as well and give their channels a chance. And as always, I love you. I value you. I honor you. And I'm so very, very glad that you were born. And my tomorrows are better with you in it. And the world is better with you in it.